I have been dedicated my entire life to helping people who are underrepresented, taken advantage of, or having a really difficult time, and that started at a very young age. And I think understanding over time how fortunate I've been and some of the experiences I've been able to go through in my life, whether it be traveling the world, going and living in different cities as a young adult in my 20s, I've been able to take my experiences and my time meeting new people from different cultures and understand how people think and operate in a varied way. And so it makes me feel more passionate about wanting to connect with people on a level that resonates with them. I have an intense passion and drive to accomplish the things that I set my mind to accomplish. I have kind of changed trajectories of my professional life several times, but it all kind of coincides and is based on human emotion, human behavior, and psychology, and the psychology of people and the psychology of helping people. And so whether that was during my time studying doctoral studies in a PhD program for clinical psychology, or working at Harvard Medical School to work with people who had terminally ill cancer patients, or my work in organizational development and executive coaching and leadership, to now being a co-founder of an amazing Fintech company right here in Buffalo, where I grew up. I've always had this burning desire to be successful in whatever venture I was a part of. And that's identifying my skills and becoming more and more self-aware in terms of how I can use those skills to allow myself to be successful, so that that can then in turn be something useful for the rest of society. And what I mean by that is helping those who are underserved, underrepresented, taken advantage of, and especially in today's climate that's happening more and more, and to be a part of something that's actually addressing people who are kind of being overlooked. It gives me passion every single day to wake up and come into the office and kind of get shit done, get stuff done. I did a lot of work in organizational development and executive coaching, leadership development, and that was all incredible experience. And I learned more and more about emotional intelligence and how to teach that to people who were in need of some of these communicative and soft skill behaviors to make them more successful. But what was missing with that was that I didn't feel like I was making an impact for people who really needed an advocate for them. When I first met with John talking about what CrowFly was, admittedly so, I wasn't quite sure, what this was going to look like. But over and over, it was so evident that CrowFly was based on doing good and helping a community of people who were not being helped. And that is the message and the theme that kept me more and more interested. And then as I joined the company and we've built it based on that principle of doing good and doing right for people who are being overlooked. And every single day that I show up to the office, that's what's in the back of my mind. And that's what makes me excited to be a part of CrowFly. My interactions with our sellers and annuitants every single day, again, reinforces and reiterates that drive to want to continue to help them. A simple conversation where I'm just able to clarify something that's confusing for a seller, and they've made 20, 30 different phone calls and they can't figure out what they need to know. Me being able to provide them with that single piece of information and seeing how much that they appreciate that is enough to keep me going every single day indefinitely, to keep making those changes for each of these individuals that we will continue to work with.